We're talking starbursts, VHS static, 3D avatars, and course names like Creative Mega Machine. Halfway between a 90s infomercial and a fever dream, the key driver was to make this over-the-top parody of the advertising world. Ultimately, it's about embracing stupidity and defeating insecurities so you can do the best work of your career.
The internet used to be kind of a wild west of experimentation and personality, but over the years, it's really gotten sanded down. The innovation part comes in when you pair that with good UX, good design, and making sure that even though you can take risks, they're sort of informed by best practices.
Usually the roadblocks for a project like this would be the typical things that frighten the bottom line business people. Luckily, we had the full support of our client who was challenging us to mute our rational brains and instead have the courage to lead with joy.
This site has a lot of full screen images and video and 3D fonts, which can all take a little while to load, especially on a slower connection. So we built an intelligent loading system which loads assets down the page in the order they appear. And that really helped us to push the limits of the site and go maximalist, which is what the brand is all about. So we built each section of the site as a WordPress Gutenberg block in React with shared code between the front end and the back end. And this allowed us to provide the client with a full visual editing experience, so they can update their copy, swap out assets, and add, remove, or reorder sections, all within a live preview in the CMS.
One of the most important things to remember is that someone looking at your website doesn't have the advantage of seeing the compromises that you've made or the limits that you had. What I think is comforting is knowing that when people do find things that break the rules, are funny or absurd or let them in on the joke, that feels really rewarding.